this is normal color profile. How does that look? Does it look good? It's not so many exciting colors out now. It's quite white and brown and a little bit of green. But and I'm using the tripod to get the camera a little further away from me. So how is the normal color profile on the Pocket 2? Let's switch now to Dji Action 2 and see how that looks. Let's do that. So this is the Pocket 2 in normal color profile, 4K 30 wide angle lens. And let's switch to the Action 2 now. And there we are, back on the Action 2 in normal color profile. Just to test that. Always fun to test the different color profiles. On the DJI camera you only have two color profiles to choose from. The Cinelike or normal. On the GoPro you have natural, vivid and flat. Using the natural color profile on the GoPro looks good, but how does the normal color profile look on the Action 2? Out in the nature, the lighting condition isn't great. It's okay in 4K 30, but we're now soon gonna change to the GoPro Hero 10 in normal or natural color profile, just to see how that look. Always important to do that. But can you see, is there a major difference in the details and all of that? I don't like the warping in the image, I have to say that. You can still see it, especially when you're rotating the camera. You can see it's a little bit, I think the delay is on the screen, but you can see some wobbling. Yeah, but they're gonna fix it, DJI, I know you're gonna do that. So let's change to the GoPro Hero 10 in 4K 30 with the natural color profile, not the vivid one, just to have it as similar as possible. This is always fun to test. Can you see? So let's switch to the GoPro now. Okay, we're on the GoPro Hero 10 in natural color profile. Everything is exactly the same. The only thing I change is the color profile, and as I said, you have one more color profile to choose on the GoPro Hero 10 beside flat. You have vivid, but I don't see any point of using that. And you get the normal GoPro colors that are way too saturated and looks terrible in my opinion. But how does the image looks in natural? This is 4K. You can shoot in 5.3K with the GoPro, and in 5.3K, especially in really good lighting, you get really good image from the GoPro. I have to say that. And remember one thing, this is my opinion. I'm not sponsored by any company at all, so I can say whatever I want. But I actually like all the three cameras. The GoPro and the Action 2 and the Pocket 2. The Action 2 and the GoPro is more or less the same camera, action cameras, but the advantage of the GoPro is that the whole camera is waterproof. The Action 2 isn't, so that's important to remember. So for that, maybe the GoPro is better, depending on what you're going to use it for. But the Action 2, for people that are doing extreme sport, I think it's actually pretty cool. But since you can choose the ultra wide, it looks really cool if you're in high speed or cycling or something like that. But I don't know, it all depends on what colors you like and the sharpness in the image. This is set to medium sharpness straight out of the camera. The shutter is in auto, everything is in auto beside the white balance, and that's really important, guys, to remember to adjust the white balance. Moritz, a friend on YouTube, he told me to set the white balance to 5000 on the GoPro and 5500 on the DJI camera. And it seems to me that's just the best adjustment to do. So yeah, so this is fun. I'm pretty sure you can see a lot of details in the sky on the GoPro. They seem to, I don't know what they are doing, but it looks really nice sometimes, but sometimes it seems too much, because if I look at the sky over there, it's a lot of details, yes there are, but looks sometimes too much on the GoPro. But I like the GoPro. But if you need a really small invisible camera, then I think the camera module on the DJI is just excellent. And I really like the magnetic system. Some people hate it, I like it. But they have to improve the camera. There's no question about it. So it's going to be fun to see how the cameras perform in conditions like this. The lighting condition isn't optimal, but should be good enough for this camera to perform good. So you shouldn't see any strange thing happening with the stabilization. You never know. We're gonna find our way back. It's Saturday today, and like I said, soon we're gonna get milder weather here. That's typical, especially on the west coast in Norway. The weather changes a lot before Christmas, but we had some really nice days now with cold winter weather, but next week is gonna rain. So we're going from -4 degrees today, and tomorrow I think it's going to be +3 degrees, and on Monday it's going to be 10 degrees plus, so it changes a lot. 14-15 degrees just in 2 days. That's just the way it is. But when we come to January, then we get more typical winter, more stable, and I can't wait. The sun is gonna turn in a couple of weeks, and I can't wait to have the sun a couple of minutes more every day till we can come to spring and summertime. Can't wait to test these cameras in the summer. So that's why you need to subscribe to my channel. We're gonna do a lot of fun things, and I can't wait till I can start to travel again. So please subscribe to my channel and join me on this journey. And so the support so far has been really good, and I like to interact with my subscribers. I think that's important, to give them to comment back and react. I see many people on YouTube aren't doing that, and that's mainly the bigger channels. I can understand if you have a couple of 100,000 subscribers, it's quite difficult to answer back, but I still think you have to set off time to do that. If you don't, especially that's the way for me too. If there are a bigger channel and I'm asking them a question and showing them my support and I don't respond at all, I actually unsubscribe if I don't get anything back, anything of value. And I actually unsubscribed to many bigger channels for the past month, and the reason is that I think most of the content is just clickbait, and it's repeating all over again the same content, and that's typical for the bigger channels. They do that. They post exactly the same videos. They get gear for free, test it, review it, and tell you to buy it, and they don't never use it again. So I think that's why I listen to people that are spending their own money on on the gear. Of course, if you get support from a company, you have to think about it and see if this product is something you can actually recommend to other people. And that's extremely important, because people are trusting what you're saying, and if you're lying to them, that's not good at all. And I see that I never made a buy based on review. Maybe sometimes I listen to them, but for me it's important to test the product, and I know we have some kind of guarantee that you can spend up to 30 days with the product, as long as you don't destroy it, and you can return it if you don't like it. So that's good, I think, but you have to be careful with it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a comparison in normal color profile, the Hero 10, GoPro Hero 10, the Dji Action 2 and the Dji Pocket 2. Remember, the lighting condition isn't perfect for these cameras. I'm gonna do another test when we have much more daylight, maybe in a couple of weeks, when the sun is really sharp and I can get out early. It's quite late now, so we're gonna test them then and see if we can film something with much more details in the image, so we can really see how good they are. Maybe we can do some downtown vlogging with these cameras, and that's gonna be fun to see also, because you have the Action 2 and the warping thing happening in the image that can look a little bit strange when you're walking past buildings and things that are straight. So yeah, that was just so remember to subscribe, hit the bell and do all of that, and thank you so much for the support. And remember to leave me some kind of reaction, give me a thumb up. I see a lot of people are watching the content, but they don't give me any response at all. That could be if they don't like it, they don't want to give me anything. But if you don't like it, hit that down button. That's okay. I just want some kind of reaction. So, and that's easier for me to improve my content too, if I get some feedback. So, and of course, if there are anything you want to see, leave a comment down below and I'm going to test it. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.